Yeah, the wind's getting up because we're starting to record. All right.
All right.
You know, it's funny. I checked the wind. I was like, I'm gonna check the wind and see if it's gonna be bad tomorrow. And it literally is the hardest it has been all week today.
Really?
Yeah. Only 9 miles per hour, of course, but still, that's.
I just can't get over how nice it is now. Like, to be outside now than it was before.
Oh yeah, that's Texas for you. That's Texas for you.
Yeah. Yeah, rock today, dude.
Hell yeah, we're rocking the video today too. I got the Modelo time. Whatchamacallit?
Beanie?
Mm-hmm. Modelo time, fool. You know.
Fix my pen.
Hell yeah. Y'all shows the Crocs.
I was actually supposed to go golfing earlier this morning.
Hell yeah.
For the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
But the coworker I was supposed to go with, I think he's still hungover on wine or drunk on wine, so
Hell yeah.
he's still sleeping it off.
Wine hangovers are different.
Dude, I'm telling you. So we went wine tasting. I've been telling him, because he drinks wine, and I've been wanting to get into wine.
Yeah.
And he paid for me to go yesterday to the wine tasting there in Kingsland.
Yeah.
Chorizo's.
Oh, yeah.
So we went there, and yeah, dude, it was me, him, his brother, the sister-in-law, and his mom, and me, of course. We were the only table at the very end that had 6 bottles completely empty. For the 7th open.
Damn.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, you go through wine pretty fast. I mean,
and that was in like a 2-hour span. Maybe.
Because I'm like a wine. Like, I used to drink wine a little bit. Like, I used to drink only wine on Sundays. Because I was like, I'm going to stop drinking so much alcohol, fool, so I'm going to start drinking wine on Sundays.
The same thing.
And I would pretty much finish a bottle by myself in like 30 minutes. And that's me taking it
But
easy.
were you doing wine? Were you doing red or white?
I was doing red bourbon barrel wines.
Ooh.
I love bourbon, so it's like it has that bourbon aftertaste to it. So it's like you taste like the sweetness a little bit. It's not too sweet because it's not like sweet that much, but you taste it and then like that bourbon barrel just hits you.
We were having Cabernet yesterday.
Oh yeah,
some dry shit. Oh man, but yeah, then we did the tasting part.
Yeah,
when we first got there, we were waiting for his brother to show up, so we did 1 round. And then another round. And then he got there, we did 2 more rounds of just tasting part, which we already had all the same wine.
Yeah.
But we just, so alone, we probably finished a good 7 bottles within
hell yeah
the 2.5 hours that we were there. And then after that, we went to his mom's house, ate some dinner, and just kept drinking until like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning.
Dang.
When I woke up, whatever time I texted you, literally when I woke up, I was like, oh shit. That's when I was supposed to go golfing, but I'm glad that other guy didn't wake up.
Dude, golfing's pretty fucking dope.
Well, we were just going to go to the range, I guess, here in Marble.
Yeah.
Here in Kingsland.
My boy Brandon does that. He golfs.
Yeah, I know. What was that one here in Kingsland? It's like the range or something.
Oh, by the lighthouse? Or?
Yeah, that one.
The light? Like the walls by my house? Kind of?
Yeah.
That one, like one year, might as well been about 20 years now.
You know this guy? Pablo?
Looks familiar.
That one right there?
Yeah, it looks familiar.
My buddy Riley. Out drinking with him.
There was allegedly one time at that golf course out there, some guys took some golf carts and joyriding down to the skyline about 20 years ago. I don't know who it was, and allegedly this happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it was good times. But yeah, man. It's been a while. We were.
Well, last week we tried, but then you had to go to work.
Yeah, and then I was the day I was off, we were gonna do it late, and I had traded with somebody on Monday because my coworker needed to trade with me, and I had a migraine anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, look, can I take Monday off? And I'll come in Tuesday. And my coworker was like, I need Tuesday off. And I was like, she hit me up first. I'm like, oh, thank God, because I was like, dude, I don't know how I'm gonna make it to work with it. I had like this horrible migraine, like most of night Sunday and most of the morning Monday. And I'm sitting in my room, just sitting in the dark, wrapped up in covers, and I'm just, it's like when I get those migraines, it's like just good for me to stay home and not be around anybody. And plus, like, it messes with my vision. And my coworker happened to hit me up. I need Tuesday. I need to work Tuesday, or I need Tuesday off. Can you work for me? And I was like, yes, but you have to work for me today. And she said, okay. Because I guess at first she wanted me to work the whole week. I don't know. I was like, I don't care. You know, I used to do it all the time. I was like, no, I am not. Like, if you're not gonna buy me mojos, I'm not gonna work for you. You know, like, unless you want to trade me or something. But
all about that mojos, man. Hey, dude, ever since that mojos got here in England, I've been taking advantage of that. Like,
people have been asking that too. Oh, yeah, people have been.
I got my own cup now.
I still haven't been there, and that's why I've been trying to get to go there.
What time are we getting up? When we finish, we're gonna go get a coffee. Okay. Coffee's on you.
About that.
No, we'll get coffee after we're done.
But
because I can go for a cup of coffee. Even though I had one this morning and drink. Dude, you know what was bad? Friday, I was so tired. One of the driver's like 57, and he walks up to me in my office. I guess I was sitting there in my office just looking at my computer, just zoned out.
Oh yeah.
He goes, young man, you look weathered, and weathered and or something like that. Anyways, he said I look like shit.
Pretty much a nice way.
Yeah, and I was like, man. He's like, weathered and fuck, dude. He said it in like some old ass way, but anyways, and he's like, yeah, you look like you're exhausted. I was like, oh, dude, stress the fuck out.
Yeah.
And he's so funny though, because he's like, man, you know the safety is nobody's friend, right? He's like, you're not even my friend. I was like, yeah, fuck out of my office then. I was like, we ain't friends. Fuck out of my office then.
Oh, okay.
You make sure the volume is
right. That's funny. The safety's nobody. That is kind of true though. I know you work. Like,
yeah. The safety guy is nobody's friend no matter what, bro.
Yeah, right.
I guess I'm friends, but I'm only friends with, you know.
Yeah.
I can only be a friend for so much, and then I have to actually not be.
Mm-hmm. That's what, like, I've noticed. I used to work at this factory, and I ain't gonna say the name of it, but like they were in Georgetown, and the safety guy was really cool at first, and then like I did something, and he like got on me, and I was like, I don't like that guy, man. Like I was like, dude, like everybody was like, man, you know, F Kyle, fuck Kyle, man, he's a piece of shit. And I'm like, nah, man, that dude was cool as hell, bro. Like, and one day, I messed up, and then like you see now, I'm like, yeah, it was my own damn fault. I can't like blame the safety guy because you're not being safe, but. You know me, I like to try to cut corners sometimes, and
I can't say that I've done that.
Allegedly. But like when you're like I don't know, like when you're in a certain position, you know, you got to do what you got to do. Like I remember when I worked at Twin Liquors, you know, I was around with the manager, and like every time she'd leave, I was the youngest guy too, so everybody didn't want to listen to me, and I would say we got to do this, we got to do that, and everybody just like, yeah, whatever. And so, like, I actually had to cut down on them, and I was like, dang, and they're like, and everybody was kind of like feeling some type of way around me for a while.
It's hard being in the manager's position.
Yeah,
I was talking to Jesse. Oh damn, like a week or so ago when we went me and him out drinking. I was like, man, dude, being like in the manager position is so hard.
Yeah,
like trying to be friend and not friend at the same time, and like trying to learn how to be okay when they're pissed off at you.
Yeah.
And knowing like, oh fuck, like it's just gonna fuck up the friendship later.
Yeah. You know? I hope it doesn't, you know.
Yeah, and
I know.
And maybe it's I've gotten to a few people it's like, damn, are you gonna be able to disconnect work to out of work? You know, like are you gonna if we go out drinking or we got whatever, are you gonna be able to forget what happens at work, and be the same person out of, you know. And
it's hard.
And that's what worked with me and Jesse. Like Jesse would get on me when I used to work with him himself, and, but I was like, hey, this is work, Jesse. Jesse has to do what he has to do, and like I'm not pissed off about it, you know. I'm like out of work, we're still cool, regardless. Like, and that's what I'm trying to get like these guys to understand. Like, hey, I have to be a certain way here. Not that I enjoy it,
because you don't.
But I have to be, you know, assertive. I have to be rude. I have to be.
Yeah, it's like when I worked at Storms, I let it get to my head. they put me in a management position, and and like these people thought, oh, Derek's manager, so we could just play and have a good time, and I became that guy, which everybody did not like, because I was like, hey, get to work, you don't want to work, get out of my goddamn restaurant, and everybody, and I'm like, I was like 25, and I was like one of the first times I ever had a management position, and it just got to my head. And I'm walking around that pitch like I was the king cook out there, And I wasn't shit. I was just, a night boss. Just some dude that was making sure everything was all right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I remember, like, they finally ended up firing me, or demoted me, then they fired me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn, that's
They demoted me, and they brought someone else in to be my boss that always worked for the last 5 years, worked there for like a month and come back and leave, and stuff like that. Brought one of them in. And like, by the way, listen to everything she says, Derek. And I'm like, oh.
Say he, she?
Well, she.
I was like, I haven't heard a he, she in a long time.
And she was like, and of course they got to her head because she's like, because like the whole time, like all the time she ever worked there, I was always above her.
Yeah.
And I was always training her or whatever, like do this, whatever, and I was always a better worker. But then the whole time she was there, they just started all like turning on me. And so then knowing me, I'm like, okay, fine. And I'm petty as hell. So I'm sitting there like, oh, we're getting slammed with all these orders. And I'm like, oh, well, y'all said Derek wasn't worth it. Have fun. I just sit and watch them. I just get drowned in the kitchen. Of course, I wonder why they fired me. I go in the.
I think getting demoted, then getting fired is a shitty way to go out.
Yeah, it was. Especially like I was there for like 5 years, and I thought like I never wanted a management position. Like since the second week I was there, they were begging me. Oh, man, you be a good night boss. You be blah blah blah. I'm like, no.
So you think if you didn't let the position get to your head, you probably would have still had the position?
No, I eventually left that job. It was fast food. It was.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like, if it.
Oh yeah, because the manager at that time, he really liked me, and I just let that and drugs get to my head, and it was like 2012. You know what I'm saying? Like 2000. Damn, right, I'm not that old.
37.
38.
37? They're going in 38.
38. Going in 39. I'm old, bro. I'm dying.
So you are old, 9 years older than me, I forget.
Technically 8.
Is it not, are you 39?
38.
Okay.
I'm about to be 39. I'll be 39 in June.
I'll be 31 in March.
This sucks.
Who was I talking to? Oh, I was talking to one of the ladies at the winery yesterday.
Yeah.
Because I was limping a little bit. My hip hurt. She goes, you're too young to be limping like that. And I was like, nah, it's just all the horses and everything and all the dumb shit I did before. Like, I think it's starting to catch up. And she's like, oh, yeah. She's like, wait until you're 70. And I was like, fuck, my body already feels 70.
Hell yeah.
That's cold. I hurt.
Yeah.
I didn't think that was a real thing. Cause, I always saw my dad limping around and shit like that. And I was like, man, stop faking.
Yeah.
But now, like, I've hit 30 and, like I'm starting to feel it.
Dude, I make noises when I'm getting out of the car and stuff now.
Yeah. Especially when I'm laying down. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
My back tightens up.
Yeah. Like, I can't even lay on my back no more. You gotta lay a certain way and still, like, no matter how you lay, it hurts.
Yeah. Yeah, then my shoulder, everything, like, dude, like, right here, dude, like, for the last, like, 3 weeks, it's been killing me right there. Like, I can't, like, pull it back. I was rolling with X yesterday.
Yeah.
And I don't even know what he had me in. But, like, my arm was in a weird-ass position. And the whole time I was like, oh, this hurts. Like, just not, like, to, like, the breaking point hurt.
Yeah.
Like, just I get uncomfortable hurt in my shoulder.
Yeah.
And I had fun yesterday rolling. I got up and I was like, I promised myself I was going to go. So I was like, I'm going to go. I'm going to train. Stuff like that. So I'm starting to make more of an effort again to actually start going back to triple.
That's what I want to do too. Like I want to start making more of an effort to be in the gym more. Because like I was talking to Michael Pompa the other night. Me and him both said the same thing. It was like driving crazy not being there.
He was supposed to go Saturday.
Yeah, he asked me if I was going to go, and I was like, I can't.
Yeah, he asked me if I was going to go, and I said, yeah, only if you go. He goes, yeah, I'll be there. And I thought, I bet. So that's why I promised myself. I was like, well, fuck, I already told him.
I told him, well, if Steven's going, but I was like, I don't know. I might have to do some things in the morning, which I did. Yeah. But had to handle some family beers.
He didn't even go anyways. I mean, he got stuck with his kids, so
yeah,
can't get too mad at
him. My nephew come over. I haven't seen my nephew in a couple months, so I hung out with them for a little bit before I went to work, and it's pretty funny. My little nephew. Oh yeah, that's just some little thing. Pops up. I used to have a Adobe Cloud on here, and even though they wanted to charge me $1,000 to edit podcasts for some reason.
Damn, really?
No, not 1,000, but it was a lot. Yeah. It was like more than it should have been. And the wind's getting up because we're out here podcasting. I heard no wind all morning.
No, right before I picked you up, it got pretty windy.
Oh, yeah.
Because I blew all this off yesterday, and there was no acorns in Mother's. Covered in acorns. For the last hour of fucking wind. Yeah, like last week.
Mm-hmm.
Timid and withered is what the old man said.
Yeah.
The driver.
Timid and withered, dude.
Yeah. Anyways, but
crap, man.
Last Monday and Tuesday when it was cold, dude.
Yeah.
The wind was picking up. You would thought somebody was breaking into the hangar of how much the acorns were smacking the top. Yeah. And we're like, is it raining? So I opened the door and it's just the acorns smacking the tin roof.
Oh, yeah. Sounds about right.
And then we let the dogs out, and it was like they didn't even want to come out here because they were just getting hit by them. Secretly, I was throwing a few at them too when I was waiting for them because it was cold. And I was throwing them like fucking fastballs at them. Fuck these dogs. Make me stay out here while it's cold.
See, that's what Miller does when my parents' dog. I'll let him out. And I let him out the gate. I'm like, all right, go out. Go out there and do your thing. And he be running around. And it's like when you're cold or you have to use the bathroom, he wants to take his time. Hey, oh, dude, I gotta take a dump, dog. Hurry up! And he just told her.
Hey, did you see that Natalie type of on Facebook?
Yeah.
Dude, we're on somebody's Spotify rap list, dude.
That's humbling.
Yeah, so I want to give a shout out to Natalie and Keith for tagging us on that.
You guys are.
We were. I mean, in their top 5, we're number 4 for their podcast listens. So,
yeah.
I mean, that's cool to know.
That was something good to wake up to yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, was it yesterday?
Yeah. Oh, it was yesterday. We're recording this on Sunday, but we release it on Monday, of course. Of course, it's the day before. I guess it was Saturday.
So was it Saturday?
Yeah. Okay. I just remember waking up to that, and I was like, really?
I thought it was Friday. No, it was Saturday then.
Yeah.
I saw that, and I was like, hell yeah. I wonder how many other people you got up there on.
I would hope to lie. And my friend, I don't know if she wants me to say her name or not, or her boyfriend either, but she got him into our podcast and also my other podcast, and he was messaging me like, "Yeah, you guys are awesome" and shit like that. And then, so I was like, yesterday was like a humbling ass day for me. I'm like, damn, dude. I'll show you the messages a little bit. He's like, hey, badass, blah blah, kind of crazy, but he listens to both.
And, yeah, you're two different people on each one now. So, if people listen to your other one first before they listen to this one,
yeah,
they would think that this Derek is like a clone or some shit.
Yeah,
because you don't sound the same. I've listened to your other podcasts, and I'm like, that's not Derek that I know.
that's the unleashing of the rage.
Yeah.
That's the scream into the void. There's subjects I talk about on there that I
right one.
I don't want to talk about them subjects on this podcast because that's how fired up I get. And
you've gotten fired up a few times where it's like, whoa. You don't want to go too far because then who knows what will happen to us.
Yeah, that's what happened in my original podcast. It was cool. It was cool. I remember the most humbling moment on that podcast was this dude hit me up because I just got stitches in my stomach, and thanks to you, I laughed so hard that I had to get them stitches, and I was like, Jesus, what did I say? But I was going off about something, and
oh man, yeah, I've had that happen to me,
and I'm like, damn, I put this guy in the hospital. Shout out to Alonzo,
but I'm starting to get back into the sport now that I've been going to Jesse's.
Yeah,
Jesse's class the last 3 weeks, and just on Mondays. But even then, okay, I can slowly get back into it. I'm not like worried about nothing. I can have fun. But eventually, I'm gonna get back into full time.
Yeah, that's what I like. That's my goal for the first of the year. Really, like this month, I'm kind of on everything I'm slacking off on. But like, just because I hate this month the most. But like, I really enjoy like jiu-jitsu. You know what I'm saying? Like it's pretty dope. I think.
Yeah, I have my blue belt 2 years in July.
Nice. I remember.
I'd have my blue belt for a whole 2 years in July, dude.
Yeah, I remember you. I remember like because you got promoted, and so did
I don't remember
a lot of people. Skyler did too.
Yeah,
that's when he got purple.
2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In July.
I thought he got it in December.
But he was
away.
Yeah, it was pretty dope though. Like I think like I think it's pretty dope. One day I'll get mine at blue belt, and I will. That's when the villain arc will start. I'll just villain arc.
I'm excited to get back to it, man.
Me too.
I'm excited to get my purple whenever it comes up.
I just can't wait to be in the gym with all the people there, man. Like, and that's one thing I wanted to bring up was like one of my notes is the benefits of jiu-jitsu and on and off the mat. And like one of my benefits, I think, was the community and the friendships you make there, and everybody that's just like everybody that you meet there, and you can tell like I don't know how to explain it. Like it's a weird thing, you know what I'm saying? Like you can become friends with anybody. Me and you became friends.
Yeah,
we're 8 years apart, and I'm you know what I'm saying, I'm an idiot, you know, half the time, but like we became friends. You know what I'm saying? I became friends with Jesse, and you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. It's like, dude, I never thought that would happen. And I was talking to Skyler, and I was like, dude, I thank you for showing me that, you know, because like he was telling me about it in 2020. I'm like, that's for little dudes, you know what I'm saying? And I think like the benefit of this podcast, it sounds weird, but I think the benefit of this podcast we can use it for is that show bigger dudes that, hey man, it's for us too. Like it's not just for that 120 pound dude. It's actually it's also for the the 280 pound dude as well. Yeah. So like, and that was that's my goal, at least with this podcast in the next year or two.
Get more big guys into the sport.
Oh yeah, because like a lot of big guys say like
the thing, like for us to get that though, we'd have to reach out of the jiu-jitsu community though.
Yeah,
because we already have guys that listen to us that are big, that are doing jiu-jitsu.
Mm-hmm.
So if we want to actually inspire more, we'd have to figure out how to get our audience bigger.
Mm-hmm.
And
because ChatGPT said we're not famous yet. I remember it said yet. Yes, it said that. And as soon as it said yet, I was like, that gave me like a flimmer of hope. And I don't want to be famous and rich, but I just want to be that guy, like live off the podcast. Yes, like that'd be dope if we could just like do this like 2 or 3 times a week and go to jiu-jitsu all the time instead of having to go to work or whatever. But like, I mean, I still probably go to work just to have something to do.
Yeah,
like, especially at my job. But it's still crazy. I think that's a goal.
I would have to find a different job because
that's true.
Because I'm not still trying to do 12-hour days and
I don't blame you.
Trade and then do the fun, which I'm doing now. But
yeah,
now that now that I have a better schedule, I think it's gonna work out more for me to get back into training. So I have time. I have time to make it to the 5 a.m. class.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd have to leave by like 5:40 to make it on time.
Yeah.
Because it's like 5 to 6, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah. So I'd have to.
And that's one thing I'm trying to talk Skyler back into. It's like let's just start hitting the 5 a.m. classes right now. And then then on Tuesdays or whatever, but he has class on Tuesdays, so like.
Oh yeah, because he's still doing that plumbing. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm gonna start doing in September. So.
Next year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I applied too late, and so I'm gonna I'm trying to put this out in the universe, but I wanna in September. That's when I'm gonna start hitting it up, man, and like hopefully I could find a apprentice job between now and then, and like I love my current job, but I want to make some more money, and I want to have more time and get me a vehicle again, and
Yeah.
This time when I get a vehicle, I'm not going to be giving everybody rides. No, I'm definitely not going to let people borrow money from me. That's why I'm so broke right now.
Yeah, so people start saying no now.
Yeah, I am. There's only certain people, like, but it's crazy. You're like, dang, if I want to give that person this, I would have probably been a lot better off right now. And meanwhile, you see the people that are all balling, they're like on Facebook and stuff, throwing money around.
I wish that was us. Wish.
I wish the podcast was like so known that people were getting into it, because I hear a lot of other podcasts and stuff, and I'm like, dang, dude, like those guys have it made, kind of,
Yeah, but they had to start somewhere, just like we were.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless you're like already famous as shit. Then,
yeah.
But if you are like us, then
just regular people.
Yeah.
Doing
it's harder, but the outcome is going to be a lot sweeter because the amount of effort it took to get to that position is going to be better.
I just won't feel like this, like when my parents go, oh, dang, I'm proud of him for once. Instead of screaming at me today about hating on Christmas. I got screamed at today. Like, I just told the real point of views of Christmas. That's all I did. All I said was
talked about Thanksgiving too.
Yeah, on Facebook I did, yes. I did point out how Thanksgiving was a cuck holiday as well, and look, man, it's just the holidays ain't for guys like me. Right? I'm single.
What makes it a cuck holiday?
Giving all your money to these certain corporations owned by a certain religion.
Cuck means, right?
Yeah.
But how does it make it
you're offering something that's like valuable, like your money, to some people that don't really deserve it, like these corporations. You feel me? Like.
But really, cucking is like when they're
you're sitting against the wall and
you get from you, or they're doing shit in front of you.
Yeah,
and you're just sitting there. But
that's what they're
you're giving them.
Yeah,
so that's not.
To me, that's what it is. Like, we're giving them like all of our money and everything. Meanwhile, they're living good, and people are killing each other over a flat screen TV.
I wouldn't say that's cooking.
I don't know. I just like to use that word. That word's funny.
It is funny, but I'm trying to think of like what other word to use besides down because it doesn't really fit. Because in reality, you would enjoy it. That's the whole point of.
I guess. I mean, I'm assuming. I never done that. The only time I ever felt like I was cucking was I was sitting up against the wall in Jiu-Jitsu and everybody's rolling but me. And I was just like, damn.
But you are choosing not to participate in. So that's not
because everybody else is cucking. And I'm indifferent. I don't like the holidays, but like I'm one of them guys that just likes to. It's not for me, bro. I don't have kids. I'm single. I like to have a good time. Like, to me, the meaning of Christmas is, and this is gonna sound weird, is just having a good time with your friends and family. I don't care about presents. And if I had money, I'd be giving everybody presents because I love like giving people stuff.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, hey, you have this. It's like, it's like I enjoy doing that. Like, I don't like, like if I ever buy something for somebody, it's not that I don't want anything in return. I never have, just to have a good time,
One way to look at it,
like that's the way I am at least. But I just feel like it's been, commercialized and stuff, by, certain corporations and certain, religions from a certain country.
Yeah.
And we give them all the money because they own all the corporations. Meanwhile, we're, struggling to get to, point A to point B. And that certain religion has done a lot of messed up things,
I'm sure everybody knows who you're talking about.
They do. If people that know me know, they know.
And they have you on Facebook. They know exactly what religion you're talking about.
Yeah. But also, if you want to buy your family member a Heavy Rollers T-shirt, hit us up.
I mean, I'll wear a real hat. I'll make a real hat. Some money.
No, I was like I'm just saying, I'm not the holiday kind of guy, I guess. Like if I were to go to holidays, it's just be more for the benefit of people. Because I don't want to sit around a table with my family and just act like everything's okay with these demons. These demons I call family. Or they all sit around, like one guy's over there ODing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm over here like, dude, he's mid-overdose over there. Can someone please help him? They're like, no, he's always at school. You know, I'm like, is he going to eat his turkey at least? Could I eat it? You know? But that's...
So you're cooking him.
I guess.
You're going to cook him.
I'm going to eat his food while he's mid-overdose over
there. Yeah, while he watches you eat his food.
Mm-hmm.
Not who's that religion.
Yeah. Who's really the bad guy? Plot twist. Nah, it is kind of crazy to go. Like one year, I went to one of my family. I ain't gonna say this what side of the family it was, but I went to it was my dad's side. But I went to the family, and like everybody was like, you know, like there's only a few of us that weren't tweaking, and we're just sitting there like, what's going on? Everybody else was up running out to their cars and stuff. We're like, we're gonna eat. Like, are we gonna like? I'm there getting mad because we gotta wait an extra 30 minutes to eat. You know. I'm like, dude, I'm starving to death.
This past Thanksgiving?
No, Thanksgiving, I actually stayed home with my mom and my stepdad and everybody, and we had a small Thanksgiving. My niece was there, and it was actually pretty cool. I got really drunk, and, you know, I didn't cause no trouble. And I told, like, you know, my dad's side of the family, my sister called me, and then my niece called me, but I was like, guys, I don't feel like being around a lot of people. You know, I'm not in a good mood, and I shouldn't be around a lot of people when I'm in this mood, because I will start talking about that certain religion, and I will start talking about politics at the table. I'm that uncle. You know, everybody all talk like, yeah, you know, so Dad's doing great. I'm like, you know what's also wrong with Dad? He's got a doctor that starts with a J. You don't want that to happen. Nah, I wouldn't do that. But I had a great time, though. It was awesome. I got to hang out with my family and eat. I ate so much. I think I ate more than everybody there.
Dude, Thanksgiving?
Yeah,
I had so much food Thanksgiving.
I just couldn't. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to stop. Because, yeah, I'm supposed to be on a diet, but it's like, they had turkey and stuff, and, you know, I just couldn't get over it. The only thing I don't like on the holidays is that canned cranberry crap. I used to love it. I don't know why I don't like it no more. I think it's
I went to my coworker's house, and we had carnitas.
Nice.
Rice, beans, quesadillas. You know, shit that normally you don't have for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And that was so nice. Yeah, tamales.
Oh, I love tamales.
It was this guy.
Polecat. I smell them.
Yeah, you smell it? Mm. Yeah, I just got a whiff of it.
It's not like some mota.
That's what I thought it was, but I don't have any.
That's what, yeah, never mind.
We're not going to say that one, huh? Everything else was right before.
I ate a gummy and just like chilled all day.
Yeah, I mean, you really talk about how you ate a gummy not so
long. Yeah, but this time I didn't go overboard.
I've been smoking way too much.
I rarely do, but
it's just because like work is so stressful sometimes, and like I just need something to like mellow me out, you know?
Yeah.
So I'll hit it.
I just don't go too hard no more because the last time I did was on Thanksgiving the first time I ever did dabs.
Oof.
And I took a big old rip of 2 big rips of it. I was like, this ain't affecting me. I'm all coughing. I thought my lungs were bleeding. And I'm like, man, I'm going to die. But then it hits me. And everything I was thinking, I was just saying it.
Yeah.
And there was this, I forgot what it was. My aunt was there too. And my aunt's really religious. My Aunt Julie is extremely religious. And I don't usually talk about stuff like that in front of her. And she's standing there, and I look at my brother, and I think I'm whispering. I go, dude, I'm fucking stoned as shit, dude. And he's like, he just looked at me, he goes, I'm just laughing. And my aunt's like, Derek gets stoned? You know, and this is not the guy. Yeah, this is like 13 years ago or something, you know. I was like, oh, yeah, you know. And then there was some chick that was friends with the family came over, and I was like, damn, look at that ass.
Oh, yeah, you're definitely gone.
And then I started roasting my dad, I remember. Why's this man dyeing his hair? You know, and my dad was like, calm down. Like, my dad's used to it all. He just sitting on the couch like, we're trying to watch the game, you know, which was awesome.
I heard the Cowboys won.
The Cowboys, the best thing about the Cowboys was they lost against Detroit, but they beat Kansas City.
Yeah.
And then they beat the Eagles before that. So I'm just happy to beat Kansas City and the Eagles. To me, that's a Super Bowl. When you're a Cowboys fan, you might as well just take the little losses and just, take them little wins because you ain't going to get the big wins. There's going to be there's no playoffs in our future for a long time. I'm telling you right now. And, well, there might be.
And then Texas beat freaking Aggies.
Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, that made me so happy, bro. Like, oh, man, that's the game every year we used to, look forward to. As Texas fans, I remember, when I was younger, when I worked at Storms, I had this manager, the assistant manager there at the time. He was a big A&M fan. And every Thanksgiving they'd play. And I remember after Thanksgiving we'd come back on Friday, and he would be like, oh, dude, it's going to be a bad day. Because he would take it out on us. And I come in there like, open the doors, yeah! And he's just, sitting there and looks at me. He's just like, Derek, I'm like, what's up? Go clean the bathrooms. Like, okay. And he'll just have you doing devious shit all day. Like, one day I had to get a ladder and climb it and, wipe down the lights they had outside of the drive-thru area, and I had to wipe down all the lights. And I'm scared of heights, and he knew that. But then we let another guy do it, and he dropped the ladder on someone's car, and they almost got lost. That was pretty fun. And it wasn't funny for the person in the car. She was crying because it was a brand new car, and he dropped the ladder and it hit her car. It left an imprint on the hood. I was like, "Oh my god!" I'm over there laughing, dude. But that's what they get.
Yeah, I know. Last time I threw it over there too,
I had to clean out the trash can at work because all mine were.
I just sticking to the bottom.
Yeah. Because I put a bag in there and I just I guess I didn't notice. There was 3 of them there. I was like, how the heck is there already 3 in there? All my Zens be sticking to everything. Or the drive-thru, if you're drive-through there, you see them on the ground.
Yeah, I've seen them.
Yeah, I'd be out there spitting out the window and shit. Oh, damn it, Derek.
Oh, man, then you go buy a bottle, but you guys are closed.
I will be open tomorrow.
I was going to buy some Crown.
They got a Crown chocolate now. I have not tried it.
Samples?
Not yet.
No samples? Can't open it and give out flights?
I wish we had the little flight things. Well, sometimes we do. Every once in a while, when there's a new product that goes on sale, and she gets it for a good price, we will. Last year, they did this cream tequila stuff. It was
nice, dude. We had some Don 70.
Mm-hmm.
Don Julio 70. Good stuff.
That stuff sells, dude. It's almost $100.
Yeah, bro. And it was just a tiny little.
There was a guy came in one time and he was trying to hit on this girl, and he turned around. He's like, "Can you afford that bottle?" And she's like, "No, I'm gonna get this regular." And she was some shots, and he's walked over there and bought the bottle and handed it to her and walked out. I was like, "You just spent $100 on a chick you don't even know,
and you're not gonna get nothing out.
And you're not getting nothing out of it." There's Korean guys just do that. This girl one time got a big old bottle of Hennessy. He's like, "You too fine to be paying for your bottle, girl." Walks up and swipes his card, and I'm like, "Okay." And so he pays for it. He's like, "Can you get your number?" She's like, "No, I got a boyfriend." And she leaves out like that bitch. And then he goes up and he tries to buy his bottle of Paul Masson, the big bottle, and it says, decline. And I almost died because he was being an asshole to me. He was trying to be an asshole to me in front of the girl. And I was like, damn, that sucks, bro. It's you're going to be sober tonight, but don't worry, her and her boyfriend going to be good. And he just looked at me. I was like, simp. That's one thing that gets on my nerves. That's
a cock right there.
Yes. Simping gets on my nerves, man. That just does. That.
So, instead of saying cooking for Christmas or whatever, just call it simping.
Yeah.
Simping sounds better than.
Because simping is the lowest thing a man can do. Unless you're with the woman, then you can buy her everything, I think if you're engaged or married or even been with her, I think you should treat your woman like a princess, like a queen. But if you're not even with the woman and she's not even sleeping with you, come on, bro. Don't just buy a woman a bottle because she has a nice ass and line flips. That's all I'm saying. And she did have a nice booty, I'm pretty sure. But oh yeah, I did.
Dude, you can't lie to me like that.
I was looking too.
But no, I really want to. I've been doing Crown Apple and cherry Dr Pepper.
Yeah,
it tastes just like a cherry. The fucking cherry apple lollipops.
We do the Crown Apples and Red Bull sometimes.
Oh, those are pretty good.
That's what I went to my boss's house one time and drank with her husband, and that's what he was pouring shots of that back to back, and I'm like.
My one of the truck drivers yesterday or Friday was telling me that the Pipeline Punch, the Monster, is good with any whiskey.
Oh, I bet. I bet.
I was like, damn, I gotta fucking try it now.
Yeah, Crown's a good.
No, any kind of whiskey.
Yeah.
I was like, I still got some fucking Pendleton. No, I don't.
No, I don't. He said,
Finished it.
this is perfect Pendleton weather. We said so much Pendleton yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, it was crazy. Like, so for a while, I haven't been telling you, and then all of a sudden, like yesterday, big ball of Pendleton, big ball of Pendleton. I'm like,
what was yesterday? Yesterday was just a regular
Saturday. Yeah,
right?
just a regular Saturday. Yes, everybody was wanting to be a cowboy or something. I don't know. Damn. Pendleton's good.
Pendleton is good.
There's a lot of good ones out there, though, that I can show people and stuff. And, like, I've been trying to stay. I haven't been drinking as much, though.
I picked it back up.
I probably will again. I mean, I always do.
I picked it up again. I don't know.
I say that, but tonight I might have a glass of beer.
I don't know how I started picking it up so quick again, but yeah, every weekend lately it's been like, all right, I'm getting drunk tonight, like without even trying.
Well, it's also a blue collar job thing.
I think that's what it is.
I feel like, cause like when I was working with my brother doing concrete, so I remember we got there with that slab, and the only thing I wanted to do was drink. Like that was like the first instinct. We wouldn't even like go home and like lay down. It's like, dude, let's go get some beers or whiskey or something. You know, let's get a couple shots in you. You know, and I understand it. And like a lot of those guys come through at my job.
And dude, I've been drinking lately. I've been drinking stouts, dude.
Oh, it's wintertime. I used to do that.
I didn't like stouts, and so I started going to Bear King and
Bear King is that place.
For the last couple of weeks, me and my boss and my coworker
went to Bear King hoodie.
I know, me too. But we would go to Bear King. He's like, dude, you gotta try this Moon Rock or Moon Mountain.
Yeah.
Moon Mountain. And dude, it's a whiskey barrel aged or stout.
Oh my god, dude, I need to try that.
Dude, it's so.
I love those.
It's so good, dude.
Because Goose Island, this one I used to get from Twins, it was a 14% alcohol, and it was a stout with aged in bourbon barrels.
Yeah.
And that's what it takes the characteristics of bourbon, and it's so. Bear King has one now. I gotta check that out, like because I love Bear King.
Shit.
One of the workers called my job yesterday.
It's not blue, but I just said it. The fuck did I call it?
Like Moon something?
Moon Rock or some shit. Anyway, dude, it's like 16%.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't. It has no like that taste, that bitter taste.
Yeah.
Smooth, dude. It tastes like chocolate.
My buddy John loves stouts. I remember he's the one that got me into them.
But you can only have 3 at Berkeley.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know they cut you off at 3.
Yeah, because it's so strong.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we each had 3, and we're like, oh, we'll get another one. The lady's like, oh, we can't serve you anymore.
Was that lady that used to go to my job?
No, it's one of the other ones. I saw her too, though, but
she was like, you got to help me on this beer quiz. She was like, why don't you take the beer quiz for me? Because I was telling her all this stuff when I was working at the other store one time. She's like, how do you know all that stuff? I'm like, I did a beer podcast for like almost 2 years, where every episode I try a new beer.
I think that's what we need to do.
I think it'll be dope actually to bring that to this podcast, like just to have like like every weekend or whatever, have like a new beer we try and like kind of pour it in a glass and kind of like you see the head of it, the head's like the foam and stuff, then you see like the body and how it's full bodied and stuff, or light or clear, or the kind of bottles it comes in and weird stuff like that, and what you compare it with, like
sounds like wine tasting.
Yeah, that's how I used to do it. I was like, okay, you compare this with cheeseburgers and blah blah. And I'd actually Google it too. I'm like, oh, what would you go good with this? Oh, this goes good with cheese. This goes good with pizza. This goes good with hot wings, or stuff like that. And also, I tell my own opinion, like this tastes like shit, or But for the most part, I had a coworker one time buy me a whole 12-pack of just mixed beers. She's like, try these on your podcast. I want to hear what your review is on them.
All right. Are they good?
Yeah.
All of them are like.
There was like 1 or 2 that weren't that good.
Do you have those at your work?
Some of them I do. We just have them like in the typical like ranch water kind of stuff. But yeah, I don't really like those so much.
Well, I have to go to Specs then during the week.
Yeah.
Well, I know,
I like Specs.
But the Specs have like
they have a good cigar selection too.
Oh yeah, they do. I think I'll smoke some again.
They have like a big old and I hate to say this because I work at a different liquor store and mine's more small town, but like they have like a whole room you walk in for cigars.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's just like
you were in that.
I was standing in that room just like I love that smell. So
it's a big old humidifier room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
At Twins, we had a small one in my store.
Hey, you supposed to do that with wine or no?
They have like rooms for wine. Like some places have like little cellars.
Yeah. What does it do though?
It like keeps them kind of cool and like because if your wine gets too hot, like let's say something happened like we're like we had the wine at my store and all the sun shined on it for years, it'll turn to like vinegar tasting. And like
so I should probably take mine out of the car.
Yeah.
And put them inside is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, those they're not cheap bottles of wine.
Definitely keep them like wine's good like like a shadier place,
Yeah.
I just keep them in my closet.
I didn't know though that like you can't just put a cork back in the wine bottle and drink it like the next day. Like
yeah,
I heard it's like they don't last long.
They don't, and like that's why like the first time I ever tried wine, it was a bourbon barrel called Copper and Thief, and I drank the whole bottle in 30 minutes. And I was drinking out of the bottle, and I was like, I ain't gonna, I'm gonna slow down on my drinking. I'm gonna start drinking wine on Sunday instead of drinking bourbon and beer. I ended up drinking some more bourbon and some more beer and getting extremely wasted, passing out, waking up with a migraine. Yeah.
Yeah, no, we. Yeah, I'm a member now at the winery here in Cleveland.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. So I'm gonna start wine tasting more and more.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I think I'm getting older. Wine just seems more. I felt so fancy yesterday.
Yeah. I saw you with your glass.
Yeah. I was like this, dude. I was like,
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that sounds good. And they're like, you're supposed to see. I was saying it like shots, dude.
Yeah.
And I don't know how to sit. So I was just like, yeah, that's fucking delicious.
They're like, what are you doing?
And some guy, one of the old ladies, she was like, oh, you're back, huh? I was like, yeah, that's a double. And I just sat there while she filled me up twice. Yeah, it was such a good ass night or a good day yesterday.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, like I said, my buddy that I work with was like, man, let's go wine tasting. I was like, I've never had wine. And so like the last couple weeks I've been going to his house and like trying different wines to see what I like. And for some reason red wine just stuck to me.
Yeah, red wine's the best, bro.
Dude. And like Cabernets and there's another one,
no, that's
damn it, bro, I forgot.
in the Raw Block. Yeah.
Is it Ma Block or something like that?
Mel Block,
yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, dude. Those two right there.
I like
I can't do whites. I thought whites were gonna be. I like something sweet. Like.
Yeah, we don't like the whites. Okay,
but like,
we have a white parent.
But like, yeah, we do. But it's just funny because like I was like, nah, I'm gonna try the whites, and so I tried the like legit like wine with white.
Yeah,
and I was like, this is nasty.
Yeah, like you're like, dude, what is this?
And then like the wine just kept getting drier and drier. And,
yeah.
I can't tell the taste no more. I think I'm fucked up.
I like them in between sweet and like dry, but I love bourbon barrels. Like the
one I have is they're no longer ever making the bottle.
Yeah.
So I have 2 limited edition bottles.
Just like definitely don't get rid of that.
Yeah, I'm definitely special occasions only. Like for New Year's, my buddy Bug that I went yesterday at the wine tasting. He's like, dude, Thanksgiving, New Year's, we're popping this bottle. I was like, oh yeah, we are.
New Year's is coming up. I'm excited about New Year's.
Hey, I've been here for 3 years, man. I've been in Texas for 3 years.
Yeah, I moved back here in 3 years.
That's crazy.
Now I'm moving to California, so that's pretty cool. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, what? Oh, yeah.
I'm going with you then. But it's just funny because, like, now I'm like, man, my mom's like, how's that wine? I was like, oh, it's actually pretty good. I don't know shit about it, but
yeah,
it was good.
You just started, like, it's crazy, like, because I know with me, when I started drinking more, I just started, like, when I started working at a liquor store, I just started, like, testing stuff and, like, looking it up and, like, watching tastings and stuff, and, like, got to where I was, like, that's how weird I am. Like, I'm weird. Like, if I get in, like, I got into wine for a whole minute, and I was just, like, tasting them and testing them, and every week I'd buy a new one, and there were some that I didn't like the ones that were, like, chocolate infused. That was kind of weird. But like, I don't like none of that cheap shit either, though. Like, what's so cheap?
Because after, like, we did the wine tasting, we went to the 7-Eleven right here down the street.
Yeah.
And bought the cheap wine. I bought a $4 bottle, and he bought a $7 bottle. And he was like, let's tell the difference. I was like, we already know it's gonna taste like ass.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, 100% tastes like ass.
Like all the ghetto people love Stella Rose.
I bought a barefoot.
Oh no!
I bought barefoot. And he bought like a Trojan something, and we could definitely tell by the smell. We're like, yeah, these are not gonna taste. Did not taste good at all. But it's just funny. Like, I think the older I'm getting, I always tell myself, I always wanted to get into wine. And I found one dude that got me into fucking drinking.
Yeah.
And if I ever go back home, there's so many wineries in my hometown.
Mm-hmm.
Now I can just go over there and be like, yeah, like, this is what I like. You know?
Oh yeah.
Now I know what I'm looking for. You toss it anyway. Don't matter.
Damn it.
Yeah, no. That's a good weekend though.
Hell yeah. That was a pretty dope episode.
You work next week, huh? Like Thursday and Fridays?
Yeah.
I would say, 'cause I get off. I don't have work Thursday or Friday this week coming up.
I'll have to check and see. Because I know, like,
now we can do an early podcast.
Because on Friday, I get off, usually on Fridays, I get off at 8.
Well, fuck, if we're not doing, well, you're not working in the mornings, huh? Most likely.
Yeah.
We'll do a podcast early Thursday or something.
Mm-hmm.
I'll pick you up Thursday morning and do a podcast.
Yeah.
So that way Sunday, in case I end up doing shit over the weekend like I usually do.
Yeah. And also what I was going to say, also bring up is, like, I wanted to move the podcast day. Not this week. It's going to be released on Monday. But I want to move the podcast day to Wednesdays. So, like, I was going to do Tuesdays, and I was like, no, because that's when another podcast, that's a Jiu-Jitsu podcast I really like, comes out. So I want to move it to Wednesdays. So if you guys are aware, next week we'll start on a Wednesday. It'll also be easier for me to get more editing done. And I got, like, some new editing stuff, and I ended up accidentally paying for her. So, like, I definitely want to use them.
Why don't you just upload this one on Wednesday?
Mm-hmm.
Now that we're doing the video again.
Yeah.
And then that way you can mess with it this week and then fine tune everything so you know what to do. Yeah, so we'll definitely be this episode from this episode on, we'll just start Wednesdays when they will be uploaded.
And also, because in case we can't do it Sunday, sometimes how we do it on Tuesday, we can still do it on Tuesday and release it the next day.
Yeah. So
it'll be on time.
Yeah, so this episode you guys will be listening to on Wednesday.
Yeah, so this is a Wednesday. Yeah. But like, we'll post it on on our pages too to let everybody know. Yeah. And I definitely want to do like a clip out of it or whatever, something out of these videos, and like, hey, new schedule, so people won't cry.
I need to start doing that. I need to get back to it. I don't have any content.
Yeah.
For myself to post on my personal stuff, like I'm like, oh fuck, what am I gonna post on the actual podcast one? I have shit for either one, so it's all stupid if I post and I have nothing.
I will definitely tag the podcast or make it as a collaborator, but I want to do that, and I want to have have it ready for people. It'll be a better schedule for everybody and stuff like that. And I forgot what I was going to say. I don't know what I was going to say. I always do that. I do that in another one too.
I was going to say something too, but
but yeah, that's what I wanted to bring up too. Before I forget, I didn't want to.
Do you have any questions?
There was one
topic.
So I was thinking about a friend of mine that started jiu-jitsu as a young guy, and when you're young, you like to do jiu-jitsu. When you start jiu-jitsu, it's different when you start when you're older, like me. And I'm close to 40, so like when I started, it was more like, what do you think's worse at a party? Like, let's say you're at a party where people that don't do jiu-jitsu, and the guy that's young that wants to show everybody what he learned in class that day, or the guy that wants to just talk about jiu-jitsu constantly, brings it up in every little situation, because sometimes, like, apparently on first dates, I found this out, women don't want to hear about jiu-jitsu or about how awesome, your training partners are and stuff. They want, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't know that. So,
like I said earlier, it's the same thing.
It pretty much is.
Pretty much is, because the guy that's going to try to do the move on you has got to talk about the move.
Yeah.
And then he just never stops talking about jiu-jitsu in general after that.
Yeah, that's true.
And then the older gentleman's going to do the same thing. He's going to tell you about jiu-jitsu. Like, well, let me just show you one move. It's the same thing.
It's almost the same guy, except one's slower and older, I guess.
No, one's just older, one's younger. But the outcome's still going to be talking about jiu-jitsu and showing jiu-jitsu, so it's the same thing.
Yeah. And I know, because I know, like, another podcast was too, they're like, like, the guy said, what did he say? He said, I don't want to, he goes, not everybody wants to hear about your jiu-jitsu. And I was like, oh my God, yes they do. Yes they do.
Somebody wants to.
Somebody here is interested in jiu-jitsu. I'm telling you, they just don't know it yet.
Did you know how many people, I was looking at the camera and I noticed my facial hair.
Yeah.
How many people have complimented me on my facial hair?
No one compliments me at all.
Really?
Yeah, they're just like, you're old and gray.
Dude,
I don't even compliment my hair. Like, they think I dye it.
I would assume so.
Everybody think, oh, you dye your hair? I'm like, no.
Like, no.
This is bad genetics and horrible workplaces all my
life. No, one of the salesmen at my work a couple weeks back, he's like, dude, I just got to say you have a really nice beard. And I was like, oh, thanks.
That's
and I'm like, a couple days later, somebody else told me, and I was like, I don't even do nothing to it. I shampoo and condition it almost every night.
Yeah. What's
That's
thick?
literally about all I do.
Mine's thin. Yours is thick.
Is that why?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, eventually it's going to go to fucking gray.
Oh, yeah. And of course, it's Spammerist. Let them listen to the podcast. So, we're podcasting right now, Spammerist. I hope you guys are having fun over there in Saudi Arabia or wherever you're at. That is, you're literally over there. They're just listening. You're over there like scamming people. Scam people. Okay. They're going to call again. They always call me back to back, and it makes me mad because they'll start at 6 in the morning sometimes. Yeah. And I'm just going to bed. And I'm
like, they can't even call you on weekends.
Really?
Yeah.
They do it to me.
I mean, they're not supposed to, but they do.
Oh, they call me 24/7. There's sometimes they call me at 7 o'clock at night. You know, and like they literally will call me just to aggravate me, I think. You know, and I get into fights with them. I got into a fight with the guy one time. We got into an argument. I told him, I said, bro, I said, fuck your mother. He said, fuck your mother. I said, bitch, you don't even know my mom. She's a saint. And he goes, I fucked your mother. I said, no, you didn't. I said, my mom would never fucking do to fly a plane into a building. And he hung up on me. That's horrible. That's horrible.
Can we see that?
I don't know. But it didn't really happen. So, I mean, like, it was you know, the situation I'm talking about was a demolition, actually, that a certain country orchestrated with our country.
I don't know if you can see that, though.
Yeah, I probably can't. But I'm just saying, that's what it was orchestrated. You know, there was 5 students dancing around filming it the whole time. No one really talked about. So from a certain country, actually, they were actually Mossad agents. But no one knew about it. They said they were art students. But we knew who was behind that situation.
Oh, boy.
TikTok. People still send these messages on TikTok. I need to start doing that again, I guess. The dogs are barking. I'm like a certain massage.
Let's go get coffee.
I'm down. But yeah, that's one of the questions I was going to have to ask. And I forgot what else I had to say before we go. I don't have notes, but yeah, what's worse? And it's like, that's the same question, pretty much just reanimated. And I'm pretty much, jiu-jitsu first time, making friends and being part of a team, like I was saying earlier.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, jiu-jitsu is very easy to do that in.
Mm-hmm.
I think as long as you're opening,
yeah,
and you have a cool personality, 9 out of 10 times you're gonna make one friend out of there.
Yeah, it's not like a lot.
Yeah, you're gonna have one really good one in there,
mm-hmm.
and the rest, they're gonna be companions or whatever you want to call it.
Heck yeah! And now we all send reels to each other all day long.
Yeah,
and like me, I do man shit on the internet. I'm lying to women, larger women, and I'm also. That's my cup of tea, bro. And that's also, I'm also sending reels to my homies all day long. That's what I do. That's what we're about. Yeah. This ain't no game. But yeah, like
I think it's the first time I probably won jeans on a podcast. Besides, one of the very first episodes.
Yeah, it's almost been a year.
I'm pretty sure it's been past a year, dude.
No, it's almost been a year. we were like, the first episode was like right after Christmas, or either right before or right before. I think it was like 24th or the 26th.
No shit.
Yeah,
Really?
it's almost been a year. We were talking about it.
So, hold on, what are we gonna do for 1 year?
Oh, dude, I gotta like show my titties or something.
What do you want to do for 1 year?
I think we should like mother's milk our moms. No, I'm kidding.
That'd be cool. But no, seriously, what do you want to do for the podcast? That I did. You gotta do something.
I know the first year I want to start like doing stickers.
Yeah.
There was one that ChatGPT created and had like a steamroller in the background. I was like, that's pretty dope. Yeah. But I forgot what else.
Should we dress up?
Oh.
Should we look nice for the 1 year?
I always dress up.
No, like nice. As long as it's not fucking freezing ass cold outside,
For real.
Maybe I'll make a fire and we'll fucking have a few nice like
beers,
glasses of wine.
Yeah, beer or wine or
a nice whiskey or something.
Yeah.
Reminisce on the
past year. All the great people we've met.
Yeah.
All the great people that's been on the podcast. I mean, there's
3.
Yeah, but still, they're awesome people. They
literally just Kid, Natalie, and Jesse.
Yeah, Keith, Natalie, and Jesse. That's it, dude. I mean, that's all we really need, in a way, I guess. Yeah. They're all really.
Maybe this next year. No. Well, we were supposed to have those dudes from.
Yeah, overseas,
but we couldn't get it to work. So, and those guys kind of died off. I don't know what happened to them.
They're still out there. He likes some of my stuff, my stories on Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah. We definitely big shout out to them. Maybe we can have them on there on the podcast after the first year or something, or even before that. Like
maybe we'll get back to doing lives if we can possibly do that.
Yeah, that'd be kind of dope. If we can actually do it live without being hated on, or like, oh, you have to have a certain amount of followers. Oh, spread your butt cheeks. Ew.
You can do that. It's okay.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for listening. Yeah. I love you. We definitely appreciate everything for the likes. Always being there, even if we don't have an episode out. You guys are just waiting on the next one. Like we always say, we're pretty real. Like we have real lives, so there's times where we can't get a podcast out or meet up for the day. Like, but we try to be as real as we can be with you guys. And honest. So again, we appreciate you guys listening and following and getting shirts when you guys want shirts. I know I have 2 shirts I need to get made, but I don't want to make. It's harder. It's easier for me to get a whole bulk of shirts than 1 or 2 shirts at a time. Yeah, the lady, it's easier for her to buy at mass and make more than in general. And also, like I'm gonna re-talk to the person about the stickers. I haven't talked to her in a couple weeks, but I'm gonna definitely tell her we're still keeping it in mind, and I'm definitely. He also if he wants some stickers for like water bottles or whatever or some crap, like I want a heavy roller sticker on this water bottle. But we'll get one. But like definitely I want some of that stuff and maybe other things we can do next year. But I'm definitely happy you guys listen and just holidays are here and just have fun. Don't listen to Derek. They suck, okay? Do what makes you happy.
Yes.
If you like holidays, enjoy them. If you don't, then you don't.
Just know.
Derek's out there rooting for you, though.
I'm the Grinch. I'm the Grinch. He's a mean one. I'm always sticking around.
But all right, guys. Yeah. We're going to go get some coffee. Get some food. So,
yeah.
We'll catch you guys next week.
Yes, sir.
Have a good one.
Oh, yeah. I can't say it because I didn't go.
No, it's not even right there. You can't even see it.
No.
It's too blurry.
Yeah. Damn it.
Too blurry.
Hey, you guys have a good one, for real. I am really thankful. We're both really thankful for you guys. For real? What did you say earlier? For real, might as well. Snoop Dogg Dizzle.